Sarah, and welcome to Coffee and Crochet with Sarah. We have a really fun video today. I'm going to show you a graph I found and how I made the cardinal behind me and another one. We have a brand new December giveaway. I'm very excited about this one because the company or web page or whatever you want to call it that contacted me, their name is Stringydingding, and I love their name. First of all, before we talk about what the giveaway is, which is really nice giveaway, I want you, when you're done watching this, to make sure that you go to www.stringydingding.com. That is the people who are sponsoring our giveaway today, and I'm very excited about it. I'm going to almost drop my candy cane, but it's okay. It's a pen. Dollar store fun. Anywhoosie, when we're done, I want you to go and visit their website. But before we do talk about the giveaway, we're also going to talk about today, like I said, the cardinal that's behind me, and I'm going to talk about the graph. Also, what's new this week, as well as our crochet along that we're doing this week. I've kind of kept it a secret on purpose because I wanted to generate some interest when I posted things out there. Yesterday we posted just the intro video that tells you what you need and what we're doing. Okay, and today I already posted this morning at 8:30 Mountain Time step number 2, which is the head and the body of our Christmas puppy. And the neat thing about our crochet along is you can make it in just about any yarns as long as you use the appropriate crochet hook that goes with that yarn. And depending on the yarn that you use will depend on the size of the puppy. Now, if you do the crochet along in the size that I'm doing, which is the chunky number 5, you're going to get about a 15-inch stuffed puppy. And the other neat thing is, if you're not a puppy person but you're a kitty person, I have the pattern written, and when we get to that in step 3, I'll explain to you how to make the ears just a little shorter so you can make them look like a kitty ear. Everything else is pretty much done the same. You can make the tail longer or shorter and things like that. By choosing your yarns and choosing your details, you can make this puppy or kitty look like just about any animal that you want to, because you can change out the ears, of course. You could make it a bunny, make the ears really long. You could make it a teddy bear and make little round ears. So there's lots of possibilities for this crochet along. It started yesterday, November 30th, and it's going to run through Friday, December 4th. Yesterday we did the introduction and materials. Today I posted the head and the body. When you go to the web page that's underneath the video, there's a link. Make sure you refresh the page each day because we're adding more information and pictures to the web page that will have the complete pattern. When the pattern is finished on Friday, we're going to make a PDF, and you'll be able to find that on Ravelry. So it's a lot of fun because you can do whatever you want with it. Yarns, crochet hook, style, animal. The pattern myself, I'm calling it Crystal the Christmas Puppy because I'm making it a little girl. You can add a little bow at the neck and make it a little boy. See, lots of different changes, and you can customize it to whatever you like. All right, and so today I already posted the head and the body. Tomorrow, which is step 3, I'm going to post how to make the little paws and how to make them look like little paws and how to attach them to the animal. Then on step 4 is when we're going to do the ears, the eyes, the snout, and the tail. We'll make all of them and attach them to our puppy or kitty cat. And then on Friday, we're going to do a collar. And then anything else that needs to be done, I'm calling it the collar and the finishings because there might be some other details. I want to put a flower on mine, but I want it to kind of look to match the collar. But you can add a bow or anything else. Like I said, on Friday, we're just going to finish it up. All right, so it started yesterday and it goes through Friday. But if you can't do it this week, maybe you don't have the yarn for it, you need to go get it, don't panic. This pattern will always be free on the blog, and the videos will always be there for you whenever you have time. All right? Unless Google stops doing YouTube, it's always going to be there. All righty? Okay. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to clinkety clink clink in. All right, so I've got my snowman shirt on because we're expecting snow today and tomorrow. I've got my snowman mug. I've got my crystal earrings on. They're really not crystal. They're like, fakey crystals. Zirconians. All right. Super duper clinkety clink clink clink. All right. Are you ready to hear about the giveaway now? I am so excited about this. When the young lady, I don't know, I call her young lady. She might be older than me. Who knows? When she contacted me, I was so excited. And let me clink over here real quick. I'm going to make sure my iPad's up because I'm going to show you some pictures on my iPad. All right, let's go over here. This is what she does. Stringydingding, like I said, www.stringydingding.com. And she designs what you call amigurumis. I call them little stuffies because I can never pronounce that word correctly. All right. And she's going to be giving away some yarn. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. The other thing she's giving away is a 1-year free membership to her website. And that includes tons of patterns and videos and lots of fun things. So if you're the winner and you win the yarn I'm going to show you, you'll also win 1 year's free membership. All right? Okay, let me click this off and I'm going to show you the yarn. Now remember, this you also receive, excuse me, one of our Coffee and Crochet with Sara project bags. And the last 2 winners that won our monthly giveaway, not our Hirschner's giveaway, did not let me know they got their things, okay? This one is especially important that if you win this, you have to let me know so that I can send her your name and your email address so that she can contact you if you win the 1 year's free membership, okay? So I wanted to make sure that you know that. All right, so this is what she sent. She went out to Joann's herself and purchased these things with her own money. All right, so these are some of the ammies that she makes. Look at this. Is that not the cutest thing you ever did see? My granddaughter saw it sitting there. She goes, I want that. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm giving it away. I may have to make her one. The other one that she sent is this cute little frog. Is that adorable? You're going to get these also. All right, so the yarn she sent is 3 ounces of Christmas Colors Sugar and Cream. You're going to get a Simply Soft Party. This is 3 ounces of Rich Red Sparkle. Awesome. Sparkle yarns are the best, okay? Then you're going to also get, if you are the winner, 2.5 ounces of Lion Brand. And this is Wool Ease, and it also, I don't know if you can see that with my light, it also has a sparkle. All right, and the other one, I just fell in love with this one. This is red and white. It's called Strawberry Twist Basic Stitch Lion Brand. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It doesn't have a sparkle, but it's got like a shine, like a pearl look to it. All right, I'm going to put these back in this container so that you can see these up closer, and I'm going to show you on my other cam real quick. Let's see if we can do this. All right, so there you can see the sparkle in the white. So you're going to get the red party, with the sparkle, the white with the sparkle, the red and white. You'll also get a sugar and cream cotton. You'll get the cute little ice cream cone with the cute little face. And you'll get this super duper cute little frog. All right? So you'll get all this yarn, and you'll get 1 year free membership to her site. And I think it's a wonderful giveaway. And I think anybody who wins this is going to be super happy. All right, now, how do you get involved in this giveaway? It's super duper easy. All you have to do is comment here on our Facebook live video. And all of you that have commented already, you're already in the running. And when I shoot it over to YouTube, same thing. You just comment underneath the YouTube video that you want to win. I always tell people, I want to win. And then we'll have 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, I will put all these names in the random generator and pick someone. And then I'll announce it 2 weeks from today in our live video that day. And I love sparkle yarns. I think they're amazing and they're fun. And especially at Christmas time. And this red and white one, talk about peppermint. And you all know I love peppermint. So that's a fantabulous giveaway. I do want to remind you to go to their website and check them out, as well as they do have patterns on Ravelry as well. And I've shared some of her free pattern links in our PPD Puppy Love Crochet group as well. Okay, so you can, but if you go to her website, she's got all her links to everywhere, and you can find her everywhere. Okay, all right. I'm just very excited about this giveaway. And it's really kind of neat because I have some giveaways lined up for after the new year. And we had things lined up before, but I did not have a giveaway for December. And it worked out perfectly when she contacted me for her to do the giveaway for December. And I want you to remember, she went to Joann's herself and purchased these yarns to donate for our giveaway, okay? It's not yarn she already had. Like, look at the tons of yarn I have, right? Of course, I don't use those for giveaways, but I always have, others that I use that I go and get. But anyway, she went and purchased these herself, and that means a lot to me for her to be willing to do that for our giveaway and for you. All right, so like I said, the winner gets all that yarn, those 2 little Amy stuffies, which are adorable. I love that little frog. I can't help it. Look at his tongue. I just think that's hilarious. Okay. And you get 1 free membership to her webpage, which includes tons of stuff. And Ammies are her thing. And they're beautiful and they're cute. And I love it when people make the little stuffed Ammies with the cute little faces. I just love them. It's not my thing. A lot of the tight, teeny tiny crocheting gets to my wrist, but I do make them sometimes and they are a lot of fun. All right, that's our giveaway. Now, let me grab a sip of coffee. If you haven't clinked in, be sure and clink in. Oh, I just read it's been snowing on and off in Ohio. I heard that there is a storm front coming through. Ours is supposed to, it's really cold outside and windy, and ours is supposed to hit this afternoon, and I have some errands to run. So I hope I can go get my errands run before the snow hits. And it's going to snow this evening and tomorrow. So I'm one of those super weird people that I hate to shop unless it's for yarn and coffee. And I absolutely love the snow. A lot of people are like, how can you live, in the Denver area in Colorado and hate snow? Because I don't know how you can. It's beautiful up here. The snow is lovely. And in our area where I live south of Denver in a city called Parker. They are fantastic about clearing off the roads. I'll tell you what, we live on a dirt road because we live in the rural area, kind of on the outside of Parker. And they even plow our roads. So, anywho, what I want to talk to you about next, I said something about this at the beginning of the video, is the cardinal that's behind me. Now, the cardinal that's behind me is done in C2C block stitch. If you'll notice, I'm going to tilt my head over. On the edge of it, you can see my toilet paper ornament. I thought it would be so funny to hang it off the piece of wood, the branch that the cardinal was sitting on. I also ran out of my blue. And so I put brown up in that corner so it looks like it's a tree trunk. I even had the same blue, but not the same lot number. And so when I went to finish with the blue, it didn't match. And so I thought, well, I'll just use brown. It'll look like a tree trunk. And I love it. All right. Now, the one that I made that's single crochet is off the same graph. And so what I did, sometimes it's very important, and I really want to stress this with you guys. It's very important sometimes that you make things for yourself. If you're like me, you're either constantly making things to give away or to donate, and sometimes you need to make something for yourself. And I absolutely love cardinals. My mother loved cardinals. And when we lived, I told you all this before, we used to live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And that's where I grew up. And then after I got married, we moved away. And then after my husband retired from the Air Force, we moved back to Tulsa. And the house that we lived in the backyard, was a wooded area. And there were tons of cardinals. And I loved to watch them. And so I just love cardinals. My mother loved cardinals. And so what I want to tell you about is this graph. And you can see it's nothing special. And if you go to Pinterest and just put in cardinal pixel graph or cardinal crochet graph, a ton of these will come up. And there's lots of different ways that they are. I have another one that I'm going to do that has a cardinal and a hedgehog. It's really cute. But all you have to do is go to the website wherever it's made, copy, paste, and print. Okay? This isn't my graph. That's why I'm not, giving it to you. It's not mine. It's somebody else's. This one is actually, I think it's one that's used with those parlor beads, because you can use those as well. Any graph, you can even use a cross-stitch graph if it's not too complicated. And you can decide how you want to do it. And remember, we did a few weeks ago where we used single crochet. And that's what I did here. I did the same thing. It's all done in rows of single crochet going back and forth. And I added a few rows on the edges because I wanted it to come out. So I did a few extra stitches. And it measures about 9 by 8. The one behind me measures about 22 by 20. I think it's 22 by 20 because I added rows on the top. Okay. And so, but anyway, I want you to see these because I love cardinals. It's my Christmas thing. And I have earrings. I have a necklace. I have all kinds of Christmas decorations that are cardinals. And, the main reason I wanted to show this to you is to remind you to do something for yourself. And the term they use is self-care, and it's very important, especially right now. We're spending a lot of time at home, but we're trying to reach out and help others around us, but also don't forget to take care of yourself. And of course, crocheting something for yourself, even if it's just a hairband or a scarf or something, choose colors that you love or a subject like my cardinal that you love, and make sure to take care of yourself and make something for yourself. I think I need another drink of coffee. I'm getting dry. All right. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is I get people that send me messages all the time. Where are your videos? Okay. Right here on the Facebook page at the top, there's some little tabs. It says blog, photos, videos. If you click on the one that says videos, it'll take you to all the videos. Okay, and then you can look through them and see which ones you want to watch. That's the live Facebook videos, okay? If you're looking for them on YouTube, if you just go to YouTube and in the search thing, put Sara Sach live videos, all of mine will come up. And it's so funny because nobody knows how to pronounce my last name. because it's S-A-C-H, and everybody always calls me Sach. When we lived in Germany, I always got called Sach. I thought it was fun because, you know, like Bach, Sach. But anyway, it's Sara, no H, Sach. S-A-R-A-S-A-C-H. Okay? And all you have to do, go to YouTube, put in that little search bar, Sara Sach, live videos, and it'll come up. The other thing is, I always post it all over my Facebook page, and just kind of sort through there. You'll find it. Okay? I just wanted to make sure that I let you know about that. Now, one thing I also want to let you know, I know we're doing a crochet along this week that is a video crochet along. If you click the link that's underneath the video, it'll take you to the page, and the pattern is already all written out there. All the parts are written out, what you can expect for each part. But as we add to the pictures and add the videos on the blog, you're going to need to remember to refresh the page. And what that means is you have this little, it looks like a arrow that goes in a circle. And when you're on there, just hit that. It'll refresh everything, and it'll bring up all the new stuff. Because if you don't refresh that page, you won't get all the new pictures and the videos that we are adding as we go. I didn't want to do each section on a separate video or a separate blog because I didn't want you to have trouble finding it. And so it's all there. I went ahead and put the whole pattern there. It just doesn't have all the pictures, because what I do when I film it, I go through and I take lots of pictures of parts and pieces and things to help you as you do it, because some people really prefer a written pattern over a video. Some people like pictures. Some people are great and super smart and don't need those either. But it's always nice because not everybody thinks the same. You know, we all have different ways of seeing things and thinking. You know, a good example of that is myself and my daughter, Elizabeth. Elizabeth writes patterns as well. She is Callie's Clips and Crochet Creations. If you go to Etsy, you can find all her baby things. And she's on Ravelry as well. But her and I don't think the same. I'm more what people call artsy-fartsy. You know, I can wing it. And so when I first began writing patterns, you know, 40 years ago, about 30 years ago, and I started writing them and sending them into papers and things, my thinking was different. And my daughter, she is more technical. She's like her dad. She's more technical and detail oriented. And so she has worked with me and works with me and helps me get the details in there and understand that not everybody thinks the same. You know, it's another good example of that is when someone says, do you chain one and then turn, or do you turn and chain one? And depending on the pattern, most of the time it doesn't matter, because you're going to turn and you are going to chain one. Whether you do it before you turn, whether you chain one before you turn or not, for most patterns doesn't really matter. But when she's talking about it, she's going to make sure that you understand when that chain one needs to be and when you need to turn. And so everybody thinks differently. And so I've had to learn a lot of those things. All right. So pictures help and videos help. All right. But some people will see on the video and they're like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And then they'll click over to see the pattern and they're like, oh, I see it now on the pictures. So everybody thinks differently. And so I try to make it so that it works for everybody. Okay. All right. Next Tuesday on our live video, we're going to do another simple little crochet together. I'm so excited about this one because it's simple and funny. Okay. So for next Tuesday's crochet together, that means during our live video, we are going to crochet a Christmas ornament together. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need your H-hook, which is a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. You'll need a needle to weave in ends. You'll need some white cotton or acrylic and some blue, a light blue cotton or acrylic. And those both need to be a medium weight number 4 yarn. The other thing you'll need is probably 1 or maybe 2 Christmas buttons. Little reindeer, little Christmas tree. and maybe a little bit of Christmas ribbon to tie a bow, or some sparkly red or green or white, like those that I showed you, little piece of yarn to tie a bow. All right, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's super fun, it's super easy, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So I wanted to tell you about that so that you're prepared for next Tuesday's crochet along. All right, let's talk about what else we did this week. I'm doing a series called Country Christmas, and the first Country Christmas item that we did were the Country Christmas stars. And you'll notice they're not alike. That's because we're using this yarn. Okay? It's got long stripes of green and red and sort of a tanny beige in there. It is sugar and cream, and it is called Holiday Stripes. And we're going to be using this for several different patterns. And so I think there's 6 in the series that we're doing for Christmas and holiday season. Okay, so we did the stars, little wooden buttons, and some country ribbon. Then we did the Christmas trees, and I put little old-fashioned angels at the top, and we put the button at the bottom so that it represents the stem of the tree. All right, now we're also going to do a heart. We also have an angel that's going to be bigger than these. We also have a table runner, and we also have a doily. Okay, so do you have to go out and buy a bunch of these yarns? You can if you want to, or you can order them online, or you can use other yarns. And let me show you a couple examples. This is the Christmas tree that I did with just a white sparkly. I used a gold ribbon and a gingerbread. Okay, this one is the star. Did I say star? That's a Christmas tree. Did I say star? I don't remember. And this one is the star, and it's the same yarn that I used on this Christmas tree. And it's kind of a sparkly. It has a green package and a gold ribbon. So you don't have to run out and get this yarn. Now you can if you want to. I went to Michael's and I bought 10. Because I love this yarn. It is super cool. It is cotton. It has a country feel to it. And even though I'm calling this a series of country Christmas patterns, they don't have to be country. You can use whatever ribbons, whatever yarn, and whatever buttons that you want to or details you want to put on your items. Okay? And so I just wanted to let you know that this week, of course, we're concentrating on our crochet along. And then next week, we're going to get back into our country Christmas items. I'm super, super... Oh, I was reading her item. I was reading this one. She says, winner, winner, winner. That's me. Yay. Awesome giveaway. This would be a nice gift. Yeah. Okay. She was confusing me for a minute. I wasn't sure. She wants to be the winner. Well, Mary Virginia Brooks, you're in. Okay. We'll see if you're the winner in 2 weeks. All right, I'm watching the comments over here on the side as they come by, and I'm trying to see them, see if there's anything important. Okay, bottom line about this yarn. You don't have to use this yarn. I just love it. And that's why I chose to use it for this project. And if you want to go out and get some or order some online, it's sugar and cream. The color is called, let me turn it the other way so I can read it, Holiday Stripes. Now, I've seen this at Michael's, at Joann's, and I also saw it at Walmart a couple of weeks back. Now, Hobby Lobby carries one that is similar, but they don't carry this brand anymore. It's called something else. I can't remember. I got some over there. But anyway, any yarn that you want to use, as long as it's a medium 4, will work for the country cotton projects, okay? Okay, and that's all I've got for you today. Now remember, in 2 weeks, we'll announce the winner, and I want you today, after today's video, to go check out www.stringydingding.com. Check out her items and her patterns, and they're really super cute like I showed you. The ice cream cone and the frog were two that she sent me to show you so that I could give them away as well. All right? All right, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching today. And also, remember, I can't do any of this without all of you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.